Hey, what's up, guys? I think the stream is working. I think my mic is working. Testing, testing. Yep, it's working. Anyways, hey, what's up, guys? It's Live right here. Where you live in Bert. Back here again. Don't mind these saves here, just testing things. Especially this one here. I'll show you this a bit later. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Which I'll promptly have to edit. I gotta fix my mic now. Alright, it's fixed. But yeah, continuing off, we last left off here. Can't really take anything from here. I think I took something from this. Oh no, I can store things in here. It's storage. Let's talk to Fergus.
Sir, I haven't seen you before. I wasn't expecting any guests, and you don't look like a new recruit. And yet, Odrin let you in. He's not drinking again, I hope. Most unfortunate, but that explains why you just strutted into the horns. I'm afraid I'll have to take action. The name's Fergus, and I assume you already know that I'm the quartermaster here. Now, state your business. And please, try to be convincing, or the walls of this fortress will be the last thing you'll ever see.
Got this pen from a friend, I assume you know what this means.
Yes, I know. And that's why you're still standing in front of me. However, these pens were only given to certain people. They mean that in times of trouble, these people will always find a safe haven here in the Horns. And this makes me wonder, what happened to your friend? Where is he?
I'll assume he's probably alive.
If what you're saying is true, he must have had a deal with someone well above my pay grade. And that leaves only the captain. However, if you're lying, then you might as well have just confessed to the murder of a Knight of the Round Table. But nobody's that much of a fool, I think. Fortunately for you, I've seen my fair share of morons in life, and you don't look like one. Fortunately for me, this pen only means that I'm to make sure you're safe in the Horns. Nothing about helping you out with whatever you're up to. And let me guess. If you have friends among the knights, then you'll be wanting to talk to the captain, right? Well, that ain't happening anytime soon.
Shoulder.
Because I said so. What? Did you really expect that you could just enter our keep and head straight for the captain's quarters? There wouldn't be much point in having walls and guards here if anyone could just do that, would there? Anyway, welcome to the Horns of the South. Make yourself at home.
I got XP from it. I'm trying to prove myself. I can speak to their captain.
First of all, you have to prove yourself trustworthy and capable. I can't let just anyone into the captain's quarters. He's a very busy man, you see. I don't want to waste his time. We've been having trouble with the dead lately. The kind that don't want to rest in peace. There are more and more of them roaming the area. It might just be the weirdness, as it has been steadily creeping closer from the north, but somehow I doubt it. Seems like the problem lies in the old cemetery. As far as I know, the fog hasn't reached it yet. You could go there and find out what's happening. Good. Try not to get yourself killed, and get rid of whatever's been causing the problem.
Remember what the inscription on it?
That's one of our tags. Every soldier gets one when they pledge their loyalty. I just hope the body you took it from was already cold, because killing a keeper would land you in some serious trouble. You know, here's what I'm thinking on that. If you stumble over any of our fallen keepers out there, bring me their tags. Sure, they're sworn to stay here till the bitter end, but they have families who deserve to know what became of them. It's part of my duty. But since I can't send any more beyond these walls, maybe you could lend a hand. I'll pay you for every tag you bring back.
I wonder what's down here. Oh, the game's gonna save. Yeah, so the game will stutter for a bit when it's attempting to save. That's the only downfall for some reason. Other than that, this game is good. I can take these in.
You? Ah, shit. Another mouth to feed. Teargas must have been off his rocker if he thinks I can feed everyone with the little he gives me. I'm serious. If we don't open the keep soon, we'll have to start eating rats. Not that I can't cook them in a way that makes you think it's chicken.
New recipes.
Oh, this is new. Maybe we'll get along after all. The dimwits here never want to learn. Only eat. It's a good thing you didn't start with calm down, or I'd have shoved my cleaver up your arse. Yeah, I'm pissed off. Because our gracious sovereigns recently decided to let in a bunch of refugees from the villages. They say they're running from the weirdness, but who knows, really? So now I have even more hungry mouths to feed. And since the captain ordered the letdown of our keep, the supplies are dwindling a lot faster than I'd like. Of course, I can make you 1,000 different dishes based on fish and grouts. But come on, even the keepers need some variety in their lives.
Fetch quest.
Wow, an adventurer are you? Ah, I'm good for now. But if you find something interesting, you can drop it off here. And, as a sign of goodwill, I'll allow you free reign of my kitchen. If you need to cook something, go ahead.
Oh, I can actually go back to Cinnamon Sage, if you guys remember him. The weird shopkeeper on the beach, because I can actually buy something from him that I actually want. Or at least I don't think I already have it. I'm just gonna buy milk. I'm gonna take everything else the others. There's a shopkeeper here somewhere. Wait, can I sell things to him? I can only sell food to him. Oh, I can sell my weapons back to him. Hoping it won't be a bad idea. I think I can buy everything I want. We are going about the Cinnamon Siege, which is all the way over here, and I think I can clear out the flooding line. Oh yeah, for those of you stopping in the stream right now, thank you. This is just a game that I enjoy playing from time to time now. It's like Skyrim, but I hope they keep it like Skyrim. In terms of its story. And gameplay. Although the gameplay is actually unique and the combat is fun. At the bottom left, there's a little hand there with long fingers. If I middle mouse button, I'm able to stop time. But it takes forever to recharge. I can only recharge it with kills. Because I don't think time charges it. And I can actually look into the game's inner workings, but I don't want to right now. But I will show you near the end of the stream. I will actually zoom out and show you the whole map. This whole map here. So that's not 2D, that's 3D, it's just really, really big. Oh, I took a lot of damage. It's actually never cleared out this area, ever. But when it's testing this out and going on a new stage, just things out. I ended up clearing this area and there's actually a teleport down there.
It's a lovely day, and I get to talk to my favourite human. What can I do for you today?
It surely is a gift. He doesn't... Oh, I already bought something. I want this thing. Sneak attacks by 5%.
Another satisfied customer. That makes...
So what I ended up testing out was playing as a female character, and so actually when you talk to Cinnamon Sage, you just need to level up your perception to level 7. And once you do that, you can actually say you're the opposite gender, so it doesn't matter if I'm playing as the female character. it will say it's madam, but as I'm playing as a male character, I can say it's sir. But with my perception up, I can also just trick him and say it's madam. Endurance. I'm gonna up my strength instead. And I don't know what the max level is. Or if there is one. Oh, there's a bunch of things over here that I've never actually picked up. Oh, you're just in the water. Nothing. I get nothing from you. This guy here. There's a sprint attack, which takes up all my stamina. There's our heavy, which we can also hold, and there's block bashing, which also takes a lot. And I'd rather run from place to place because it takes a while to actually teleport. No, I'm actually gonna teleport instead. Right, I forgot. This is one big game up, so you can teleport from place to place within this spot. It's going through like dungeons and interiors that take over. Where's this guy here? Oh damn, is he getting chopped?
You're the reason they put me here. You just wait until they let me out. I'll beat you so hard your mother won't recognize you. Come a little closer, so I can spit in your face.
It's necessary you're drinking with a drunk keeper guarding the gate. It's to yourself. I should say the easier, lighter options.
That's your opinion. I drink because I want to. I drink because guarding the empty gate is the most boring shit in the world. What's this here anyway, huh? Maybe I was drunk. But the gate was guarded. It's not your damn pin. I wouldn't even let you in. But all is not lost. We can still be friends. Listen, just pour something delicious down my throat, huh? And I'll forget this insult. I'm not
Hey,
guarding
what?
the gate now, am I? There's nothing wrong with having a little sip, right?
Hey, yo.
Come on, don't be like that. Just a drop. That's all I ask.
Pause. You don't think I could actually get him in trouble? 'Cause I think I played on my other playthrough and I also just said, no, I actually said he was good when he wasn't drinking.
I knew it, my friend. I knew we could get along. Oh, delicious. You're the best, you know.
So when's he getting up? It's not letting us talk to him. It just like brings up the map at the top. There's something in there. See people moving around. Right.
You know where to find me if you come across any more. He's not our first line of defense. The archers are. And no offense, Odron, but let's just say we can afford to lose him. I'm sure the hordes of visitors clamoring at our gates can survive the insult. Yes? Did you find out what's been happening out there? Why not? Don't tell me you're afraid of ghosts. Just don't annoy them and you'll be fine. If you need to rest, you can sleep in the barracks. It ain't a royal chamber, but it's better to sleep under a roof than under the stars, right? Especially in this horrible weather.
Ironically, it's raining. Is that inside? There's no way that's inside here. It has to be up at the top. I don't know how he can be on top of the castle walls. Okay, I can go over here. Nothing to make potions with. Mainly because we need a hot goo. Short bow. I have a short bow. I want a long bow. Eaten of water. Gravity is very important. Straight down to the bottom. And then you actually have fall damage when you do it. We can take that kite sheet. It's 80 dollars. For the regular sheet is 60. So, okay. Can see them. Oh, wait, it's so tight. I think there's something that's running around in this area. So we've increased our weight. Fire. Causes rage. okay to save here just in case I end up dying. It's over here. I'm gonna live to see it. Yeah, see, saving and loading and traversing the dungeons and things take a bit longer. Than usual. Yes, I can find the place. I'm gonna cross this bridge, then cross the other bridge, and see what these towers are about. And also rest. But you have the rest in bed if you want to heal. I don't think that applies to Skyrim. Again, I'm just trying to get all the differences out of the way between this game and Skyrim. This game's a bit more crowded towards realism and the fact that I haven't seen a dragon yet. Or heard of anything about dragons. The only thing is mutations. Despite the weirdness. Wait, I shouldn't jump. Composite bone. It looks smaller than the regular bone. Let's see. 5 to 16, 7 to 20.
Hey, hey. Hello. Are you also wondering why the heck we need them? lighthouses. Why the hell are Dara and his workers pushing so hard to build the second one? Is one not enough? Is it because one is less than two and less is worse? I mean, two lighthouses next to each other are almost the same as one, and ships don't even sail this way anymore.
Would be tradition.
Ah, symbolism. Yeah, maybe. Whatever that is. You can stay here and serve. Sit in the tavern, drink and eat something. If you're looking for an adventure, you'll have to go elsewhere. There's things happening out in the world. But you know something? Here in the south, everything happens late. It's a big world out there, and a small one right here. Aye, why would they? The waters are treacherous, so no ships. Storms and the weirdness are a deadly combination. Besides, who'd have the time to build or repair them? There are enough problems on the island. We don't need more.
I wonder what happens if I swim too far out there. What kills me eventually? Is there anything in Spore if you swim out there's a monster that eats you? So even if I'm person, if I walk
I
like
got medicine for my father. Let me through.
Sure. Show me the pass and you can go.
Damn it, Tiernan. I don't have time for this.
I understand, but I can't let you through without a pass. Ask the captain to give you one.
Bloody hell, Tiernan. The captain's busy, and this is a matter of life and death. Come on, be a human here.
Not without a pass. I've got my orders.
What a nonce! Screw you, Tiernan! Who's there? Oh, you're my new worker. You don't look like one. And with arms like these, you couldn't even lift the tiniest of rocks. Biggest set you up for this. He did, didn't he? What a prick! When that Egypt gets an order, he's like a priest who stumbled upon an orgy. He's got a stick up his ass. Nothing gets through to him. Yeah, he used to serve, too. He was the builder before me. Now he's just an old fart angry at the world. But a father is a father, right? We may hate each other, but as long as I can help him, I will. Hence the medicine. Looks like it. Not that he'll ever admit it. Stubborn bastard. Our healer doesn't know what to do with him. Hey, you're heading to the village, right? Tiernan should let you in. Take this medicine to my father, will you? Goban is a loud man. You shouldn't have trouble finding him. Oh, seriously? You'll have my eternal gratitude, but nothing more for now. Come on, take it. Come to me afterwards. And you, Tiernan, can eat a dick.
not this mission.
If you want to enter the village, I need to see your pass. Nice of you to ask. I'm Tiernan. I check passes to make sure that only authorized folks get through. I'm keeping order. And since I'm doing it right, some people think I'm here to make their lives harder. But I'm happy when everyone can have some peace and quiet. Me and the quartermaster, we've got a good system going. He tells me what to do, I do it, and everyone's happy.
Is that simple?
Thank you. You can go. I only know I'm to let through anyone who shows me one of those, so I'm guessing it's a serious piece of metal. The quartermaster didn't look like he was in the mood to explain any details. As usual. I'd like to, but I have an order from the captain not to let anyone through without a pass. I'm glad. What isn't happening? The captain made us take in northern refugees. That soured everyone's mood. People are anxious now and constantly at each other's throats for no reason. A while ago, old Tagden picked a fight with one of the new guys. The guards had to split them up before they killed each other. But it's not like we only get the ragged and the desperate. We also have some highborn visitors. The old lady Elaine and young Elisa with her husband. What else? Oh, old Gaban's health took a turn for the worst, so his son's worried. They've been at each other's throats for years, but now that the father's sick, the son's grown a conscience. Well, that's pretty much how it goes around here.
Hey, what's up? Death 1391. How's it going?
Gabon is the old builder. He's not doing so well lately. His hands shake all the time, his skin has turned all yellow, and he keeps puking his guts out. Our physician has no idea what's wrong with him. The old man's treating himself like he always has, with booze. So I don't think he'll be getting better anytime soon.
With booze.
A while ago, a group of those poor sods came here because... I'm not sure. I guess their village burned down. The villagers are worried about thievery, or that the refugees might have brought some kind of plague with them. Some are mistrustful, but it's no wonder, is it? Others, well, you know how it is. More people means less space and less comfort. Anyway, I don't have a problem with them. As long as they stick to our rules, I'm sure we can live together peacefully.
Alternative medicine. What happened here?
What? Are you here to gawk at the thief? Throw shit at him? Spit on his body? Well, I'll have to disappoint you. Cole didn't do it. You don't know? So you're not from around here? I have no idea what brought you to this shithole, but you have my sympathies. As you can see, a man can be hanged here for something he didn't do just because of who he is. All in the name of so-called justice. That bunch of old louts has held some kind of a grudge against us from the moment we arrived. They're pickled in their prejudices around here, so when their stuff started disappearing, it was easiest to cast the blame on outsiders. My husband paid the price.
Cool. Anyways, Beth, I'm playing a game that's like Skyrim. The game's called Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. And so far it's a pretty good game.
That's very nice of you, but it doesn't change a thing. How could they leave him swinging in this wind? Heartless sons of bitches. I can't leave him alone here. The seagulls will come soon. I won't let them touch him. The keepers have no control over what's happening in this place. The quartermaster just buckled under the pressure of the accusations. They found their thief and dealt with him. Such an admirable efficiency in enforcing the law. But there was a problem. The following morning, there was another theft. Now what are they going to do? Hang us all? You haven't had much to do with other people lately, have you? I'm not sure if the captain even exists, and the quartermaster has buried his head in the sand. The villagers either think it's a conspiracy or they feel someone's made a terrible mistake.
It's a
Thing
conspiracy.
is, no one ever admits to terrible mistakes. And we know the truth. Cole didn't do it.
Talk to the quartermaster.
That's very kind of you. Something needs to be done. The tension between us, the villagers and the keepers, it's becoming unbearable. Tomorrow, someone else may hang.
Jumping is very weird.
Bloody hell. Look at this. The old place is in a shambles. Bunch of decrepit old coots. They do nothing but shuffle around, stare at walls, and sleep under leaking roofs. Can't even hammer a nail properly. I'm telling you, if I was still working here, this place wouldn't be falling apart. But I'm not. Oh, shite. I can't even stand to look at it, let alone live here. And who are you? What you want? You another one of Durar's freeloaders.
On top of this game being like Skyrim, it is a game made in Unity, which is very unique for a game made in Unity to have any resemblance towards Skyrim.
I bloody knew it. Retirement my arse. Oh, it's worth shit. Never a moment of peace. At least when I was still working, there was always something to do. Now, So, what you want?
You need to take your medicine. They're asking you to bring you your medicine.
One day my boy got it into his stupid head that old Gaban is ill. Bullshit. They're all telling me I should do something about it, or else I'm done for. I'll be dead as a doornail in no time. Like hell I will. I'm still here, ain't I? I served my time. I lived my life. And now you can all kiss my arse. So there.
Perception 72%. I don't have 72%. Where did I level up perception? I think I can quit. Oh, I can't quit this dialogue. But I can't con him out of it.
Listen, they wanted Heaver, that healer from the keep, to come here. He did. They wanted him to look me over. He did. Then he just threw up his hands, mumbled something to himself, and that was it. Hell, I should have been an healer. Wouldn't mind going around being a pain in everyone's arse for a living. These herbs. No idea what they're for. Heber said he doesn't know what's wrong with me, so there's no illness. I'm fit as a fiddle. Good thing that at least the one guy who hangs around, Finley's the name, doesn't nag all the time. Yeah, right. He better focus on his job.
Jen Herbert. And this the caregiver.
Hold on. Finley is not my caregiver. He's my helper at most. First of all, I'm not a cripple. I don't need a decrepit dimwit running around after me. Secondly, do you know the problem with having a helper who's mute? He doesn't bloody talk. I mean, it's not all bad. At least I don't have to listen to even more bullshit. He puffs up like a puffball every time he tries to say something, but I don't understand shit.
See, these are all quests, aren't they? Oh yeah, so this is the pure morning quest. I have to go back over there. This would be phenomenal if this game was like somewhat inspired off the Skyrim mod, or if it started out as a Skyrim mod. Because really, I don't know what they did to get to here to this point. And also, combat is wonky, but it's wonky in a good way, in the fact that it's sort of realistic. So as you're swinging this sword, you can still end up hitting something on the side, even though you're not exactly aiming at that object. So I don't know if I should pickpocket.
If you're here to see the healer, don't bother. He's a quack and a butcher who likes to watch people suffer. I came to him with a toothache, asked him to make me something for the pain, and you know what he did? He said my tooth is rotten, and then sent me to Osprey to get it pulled out. Sounds like horse crap. My grandma was smarter than your lot, and she couldn't even read. She knew how to make a proper potion for a toothache. If I was any good at mixing that stuff, I wouldn't need to deal with quacks like Heber. I even gave him my grandma's recipe, but he said it was no good. No, Heber took it, the plonker. Said if I don't know how to make it, I shouldn't have it. And that he doesn't want some questionable homebrew medicine spreading through the keep. Oh yeah? And then what? Another and another? Give it a few years and I'll be left with no teeth! Ah, leave me alone.
Yes, I'm gonna pickpocket, but I don't know what that means. I'm going to quick save before this.
Oh, sorry. Do I know you? I'm terrible with faces. Either way, glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Jan Heber, a physician raised in Camelot and trained in the Royal Academy. Is some local witchcraft I've been trying to make sense of. I guess I'll find out when I try it. Experience is the best teacher. Don't worry, I'm not testing anything on the others. Graham the Mad, a great Camelotian physician, used to say that a real doctor would never give his patient something he hadn't tried on himself first. A wise approach, which I follow myself.
This dude's still alive.
The pursuit of knowledge is always dangerous. That's why it's reserved for only the bravest of the brave. It takes true guts to face the unknown, to realize just how little you know and how insignificant you are to the world. Oh, that was unexpected. Here, take it. What will happen, I have no idea, but please tell me, if you live to find out. What irony? Why would you, though? Don't you have better things to do? Aha, got it. So you're up for work not out of the goodness of your heart, but as long as it gets you what you need. Understood. It's a good reason. Well, I'd say it's better than most. But all right, if you're a mercenary, then I do have a job for someone who'd be willing to risk their life in exchange for material goods. Straight to the point, eh? All right. I need someone to perform a ritual within a stone circle nearby. You go there, read a spell, do whatever needs to be done, come back and tell me exactly what happened. I can't, but that doesn't really concern you, does it? No, not really. Please, I really don't feel like talking about my failures. Trust me, you don't have to remind me about my failures.
And you don't even have 50%.
All right. But I really think that old Goban's case is hopeless. Where to begin? Frequent and excruciating diarrhea, red nose, blotchy skin, and flies on top of all that. That's not just old age, my friend. I've met doctors who claim that such an ailment isn't always the result of physical conditions. It may have another cause, mental. Any ideas? Well, yes. I must admit that I'm completely unfamiliar with this field in my practice. So far, I've treated bodily ailments to heal, well, the body. Those suffering spiritually seek comfort in faith and prayer. Perhaps there's something more. Listen, before you go, if you're really interested, I've read that the Druids had some luck in curing this disease. There won't be any Druids left here in the south, but who knows? Maybe you'll have some luck. And if you do, please, tell me all about it.
Alright, I'm actually going to go and complete this other quest up here. There's out. Still level 5. I actually forgot to cook something. Because eating raw materials is not... doesn't heal me that much. Oh, and I can actually buy his recipe here. Need well, I think. So I guess this one. Not that I don't know how to read them. We'll make them. Cheese, egg. Does that make a cake of some kind? It doesn't. Alright, we're set. after I complete this one quest, I'm actually gonna end up taking a break and eating. Like a sandwich or something.
This is my lucky day. What a wimp!
I'm just gonna go straight to the objective this time. I think I will have to buy everything again. Yeah, I will have to buy everything again. Every type of arrow deals awesome items. Consumable. I'll talk to them a bit later. Its bones are no joke. That box was so locked. Couldn't get it. I know you can mine in this game, and I know you can fish. I know there's places where you can dig. That's why. I've dug a few times, I just never mined. And I think there's some places where I can mine, but I need a pickaxe. And I don't think I have a pickaxe right now. Oh wait, is this a... Wait, this is a completely different dungeon than my actual playthrough? Which is weird, this place is entirely different. Weirdly, so apparently when you're playing, like every new game you're starting, it technically is personalized towards you, which, weird to say, but it is. Because this dungeon used to be different when I was testing things out on a different account and save.
Who goes there? Are you the one responsible for all that racket? People here are trying to rest in peace, damn it. You'll have to forgive them. They're a little disoriented. Waking up like this is like coming out of a thick fog you've been wandering through for days on end. Dulls your senses, clouds your mind. Terrible for coordination. I know everything that happens here. If you're looking for some juicy gossip, Becca from the third row south still has no idea where her husband is. They were supposed to be buried together, you see, but he never showed up. The scoundrel. Everyone here thinks he got remarried and chose to rest with his second wife. Not me. I think he probably got eaten. Oh, that would be Master. He's been at his experiments again, I'm afraid. Getting the folks around here all agitated. Putting them back to sleep again is going to be such a chore.
I just want to get to the point.
Interested in local history, are you? Good, good. The memory of those who came before us should be preserved. I can let you in. There is a small fee of 5 gold coins, for the upkeep of the cemetery, of course. It's constant work, as you can clearly see, and my petitions for additional funds seem to have fallen on deaf ears. Bless you, kind stranger. Those old bones are not what they used to be. Here, just take the key. Be careful, though. There's evil dwelling in those crypts. Oh, and I hope I don't need to remind you not to rob any graves. It's terribly rude, and I'd rather not deal with the complaints. My name's Huardok, and I am the keeper of this place. I look after the dead, or at least try to. It used to be much easier where they stayed in one place. Now I need to keep making sure they don't stray too far from the cemetery. But I'm not complaining. A little exercise is good for the body. Truth be told, I'm not quite sure. Has it been a long time since the wave came and swallowed the village? That was when people stopped coming here. It's like the sea washed away the memory of this place as well. I don't remember much of what happened afterwards. I must have fallen asleep for a while. Dead, alive, what's the difference? I am here. I always have been, and I always will be, until the day I'm released from my service.
Yeah, there was this weird thing, like this here, which looked like an NPC. I don't know why it's here for one person, and I could never hit it either. And this dungeon layout was entirely different. So I don't know what this dungeon here is called, but I'll find out later. Orange string. Similarities, buddy. Certainly has a lot of demonic rituals here. Let's see. I want to clear this place fast though. Just hope there's no boss. Oh, the statues can fight. I was wondering if they would. I got a better sword, clearly. 43 to 45 damage. It just doesn't have the critical hit. This is the sword if I ever saw it. This one, it's better one. Oh, it's a 200. Never mind. So this sword really dreams mixed down. It does a lot of damage. And you can one-hit skeletons. Skeletons, it's fine. Okay, that's tough. That's tough. He really lunged at me. That last one, I didn't expect that. I think it wasn't an instant kill, but it seems like we've cleared out all the enemies here, so I'm just gonna go to the end. See what this is about. And take a blood clot as a physical object.
Careful there!
Try not to step in the array. It's advanced magic. Very fragile. Me? Of course not. Slafter will be at least 300 years old. Why would you even ask that? Necromancy. Ugh. Such a strong word. I do dabble in the dark arts, yes, but I wouldn't call myself that. Merely an adept of the darker arts. Slafter was a real necromancer. Fascinating man. Way ahead of his time. What isn't? He was the first one to experiment with death magic. It wasn't altogether forbidden, but those before him seemed to fear taking that step, either because of misplaced morals or superstition. They did not see, or maybe did not want to see, that death is merely an end, not the end like everyone thinks. You see, the dead, especially those who suffered sudden and violent deaths, rarely actually want to leave this world. Nearly everyone has regrets. Those don't go away just because you die. While more willful or vengeful individuals can abandon their humanity and continue as wraiths, most of the others need, a bit of a nudge. And then they can go on. Of course, at the moment they lack cognition. But it's a work in progress. Stop. What I am doing here is very important. Besides, I'm hardly hurting anyone. Anyone important, that is.
I just let him live.
Oh, how magnanimous of you. But I'm glad you understand. Here, let me repay your kindness. Take this. Sure you'll find it useful in your travels.
Heal myself. I get healing. What I've fallen in is 20 mana per second. That's a lot of mana you can be wasting. I want to try that on a skeleton, but I don't know if the skeleton is living. It is working. Skeletons are very weak, aren't they? Wait, can I talk to him again? What was he giving me for me? I let him live. I did the service to Vargas. It was kind of anticlimactic how I got down here. And Vargas was telling me to put a stop to it. I'm like, no, just let the guy live. Was not expecting an option where I can just let him live and leave. So I took the chance.
Oh, you're back. And? How did you like our crypts? I always found them impressive. And quite cozy. You see? I couldn't tell. I don't mean any offense, but they're all the same to me. Every one of them thinks they're reinventing death or breaking the circle of life. And the only thing they're doing is disturbing some honest folk in their rest. I don't have much choice, do I? But I don't mind the service. I like being around the dead. It's just the constant cleanup that gets to you after a while. Drop by sometime. I always accept donations.
It's an interesting guy. Wonder what Fergus has to say about this. I just let the guy live. And I don't think I can fast travel if I'm in a dungeon or in some interior. I haven't tested that out, but I want to try that. But basically, this map is split into like 30, 31, 32 different chunks. And it's not like squares, not tiles like these. I mean, you would be right to think of it as that, but it's more like separate individual smaller areas. Kind of like Skyrim, how it's like the base map, and then all of the interesting things are added on top of it. Like, Whiterun and Riften and the other cities. So this whole castle technically wouldn't be here. But the whole rest of the map is all streamlined as well. And I can actually one-hit this dude. No shot, it just tried to dodge that. Okay, he went flying. It's funny how you hit things too hard in this game and it just goes flying. So there's a certain amount of force that you can apply to ragdolls. But I like how the ragdolls are tame. Yeah, some of their body parts might collide with each other and move in weird ways, but nothing is overtly stretching across the map. Which is what I hate in video games with those kinds of ragdoll physics. Skate 1 and Skate 2 and Skate 3 is not bad. It's not a bad game. The ragdolls do a little bit of a weird turn when messing with cheating or glitches. Oh yes, we're going to answer the Fergus and we're going to tell him that we let him go.
Yes? Did you find out what's been happening up?
He was conducting research. My person? I don't know if that's gonna get me killed, so I might just... Technically, to him, it sounds like the honest truth if I were to lie about it.
A bit of advice for the next time you feel like lying to me. Don't. Now, tell me what really happened.
Oh.
Do you even hear yourself? A man is raising an army of the undead in the local cemetery, and you think he's harmless?
When you put it like that...
Dear gods. I was wrong about you. You're a moron. I can't even kill you because of that damn pin. Get out of my sight! I need to think about what to do with you.
Oh wait, we can't finish the other quest line. I don't think he wants to talk to us right now.
Get out of my sight.
I'm an idiot. So I think we have to wait a few days. Oh well, looks like, good old Goban is not getting his medicine. diligence. No, that was not due diligence, that was negligence. This is what Ocean has to say.
Ah, look who is. It's the best of my friends. Oh, thank you for your support back there in the stocks. Always forgiven. If you find anything delicious, you know where to find me, eh?
Maybe I can get him to help me with the service because I messed up. But I don't think that's how that works. Syria or Concord? Concord, because I'm playing as a male Concord died. But Syria is here. They're not dead. Technically, they're both technically dead. I'll go and explain that a bit later in the stream when I end up eventually getting near the end of it, where I want to show you the whole map, and then also some things that are you're not supposed to see.
Pix and Dalraya, here, the guests. And they say I'm not drunk.
Yeah, that's the no.
Well, we got two lighthouses. They look kinda like ours, you know? Well, hence the name. What else? Well, there's me and the rest of the guys. Technically, the captain is in charge, but in truth, it's the core master who keeps an eye on everything. And then there's the village. We keep the old and wounded there, and a bunch of beggars who claim they escaped from bandits. Useless scum, if you ask me. Oh yeah, we have. Eh? I don't care about that damn toothpick. The Quartermaster jerks off at every Arthurian legend. We might as well tell you more about it. Oh, peaceful. Dull, windy. I've served here for 20 years and nothing's changed. Oh, except for the lockdown. That's something new. Well, yeah, so get me started. I grew up inland in Blyweed. It's a backwater, but at least it's dry and not as windy. But there's one good thing about Blyweed. Root water. The best moonshine on Avalon. Aye, we had good times, me and Root water. But one day, my parents just dropped me here. I don't remember how it happens. I just woke up with a huge hangover, but they kept me. The keepers, I mean. Keepers? So, I pulled myself together, you know. Now I've got a good life here in the Orns of the South. I've got an important job, yeah? Guarding the gate. I do miss home sometimes. And the moonshine. We had some special root there for root water. I tried to find it in the woods nearby, but I guess it just doesn't grow here. Oh, should you ever be in the area, go to the tavern and try the moonshine. Oh, and gather some roots so you can make more for yourself, yeah? Well, nobody gets in and nobody gets out. Don't ask me why. I don't give a shit. Oh, but you have this thingy pinned so you can come and go as you please, eh? Just don't forget about ye old keeper. Me. Oh, and the moonshine. We belong together, you know.
Interesting person. Yeah, so I'm not able to talk to Fergus, so I can't really progress the quest with Govan. Which is, ironic, because I still have it here. Oh, there's something over here, but... that's entirely for something else. Because everything's so far away, and so close at the same time. I'm gonna go and take a break and eat. When I'm back, I'm probably going to end up showing you my progress in Blender and how Switchbowl's going. And then I'll kind of just end the stream with a little zoom out of this game's map here. And a few explanations of what goes on behind the scenes. But yeah, I'm gonna go and eat right now. So let's go and send this message. And yeah, I'll see you when I'm done eating. I'm just gonna go make a sandwich or something. I'm really hungry. Where are you? I'm back now. Hopefully Fergus doesn't hate us. Birdies. Oh, batteries. Spino's aiming for the thefts in the village.
Nah, I knew that sooner or later someone would come here with this. The thefts haven't stopped. Yes, I know that. I've already heard all about it from both the pissed-off veterans and the confused refugees. It's not easy for me to admit, but nobody, including me, really knows what's going on. It looks like we screwed up majorly. But I see you've already decided to get involved in this mess. And you're not even from here. Great. That's just what we needed. There's no way I can dissuade you, is there? But maybe a fresh perspective is exactly what we need. You should start with those who got robbed. Heffen, Finley, and Ron. There are also the refugees. You should talk to them too. Come back to me only if you find solid proof. I mean it. We can't afford to hang another innocent. Shit, she's right. We're not even sure that man had anything to do with the thefts. I'll get Tiernan to do something about it. That man's body dangling right next to the village can only make this entire situation even worse.
See the captain after what he'd done.
After that little stunt you pulled? No. You're capable and eager, but you seem unable to follow simple orders. How can I trust that you won't do something we'd both regret if I let you see the captain? Yes, I do. But this one's dangerous. Some time ago, I sent one of my men out to bring back a deserter. But he's been gone a while, and there's no sign of him. So now, I need someone to find both of them. And I'm not sending any more of my own men. My best guess would be somewhere near the abandoned stronghold far to the north. But beware. Our men on the walls are convinced they'd seen dense clouds of the weirdness forming near that damned place. Take care.
Disappearance of his men should head to the abandoned stronghold to begin the investigation. That I should. But I'm not doing that today. It'll be tomorrow. Or some other time. For now, I would like to genuinely just end the stream, although I have a few things I said I would show off. That being Linder and Notepad. So this here is actually my script I'm running for Switchball. And to show you precisely, I have the cannonball in this order here. So when you select, say you press A in here, that's going to select everything, and that's not good. So I fixed it. So instead, well, I didn't fix it. I kind of just like reordered your selection. So I remember saying that you should press A to select everything, although that's bad. Instead, I found out it's better that you guys press, and I should probably show my whole screen and remove Notepad, that you guys pressed Shift G which as you can see, it all shows up here with the Shift G being the command for selecting grouped. Or if you don't have commands or shortcuts, or you just don't know what it is, go up here to select, hit select grouped, and select siblings, not children, and not immediate children, nor parent, because that also doesn't help out really. It doesn't select anything really. Same for if I hit children, it's only selecting the children. If I hit immediate children, it's still selecting the children. That would be under the first descendant. By type, we can't. As you can see, by collection, we can't either. By hook, I have no clue what that is. By pass, we also still can't. Same for color, key set, and light type. So instead, you want to select by sibling, because what that means is if there's something like, say, these here, like a cannonball and the cannon itself, you're selecting both the foot and the cannonball. So you're not selecting all these parts because all these parts are children of the cannon foot. So what that means is we select this, and then the way I made it different is that here under cannon foot, if we can go down to it, here under cannon foot, basically it's checking, running through every single object that we have selected, and then it's running if that object has any children or not. Say object.child, model object.children, which the cannon stand, barrel, and the lid is a child of the cannon foot, meaning the cannon foot's the parent. Although for whatever reason, I have no clue why you just can't select the parent being the cannon foot. It just doesn't work that way, so I came up with this divisive plan, and it actually writes an object partially. I'll show you what that means later in the Notepad++. And then it enumerates through the object's children, where I is how many there is. So from here, this is 0, this is 1, and this is 2. But in reality, I think it's just counting 3, I think. Yeah, it's like 1 to 3, but internally it's still... no, not really. It's still 0 indexing, my fault. But we then end up increasing number by 1, and then we store temporary number as number plus 1. Which that's only good. Technically, it's good all around. It's good for, say, we have a cannon and we have a foot. If we remove this, what that would mean is everything here would go 0, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, which is wrong because we have two IDs occupying the same object, being the lid, if I remember, yeah, the lid. That would be 1, and same for the cannonball would be 1. So we end up increasing this, and then down here I end up setting number itself to temp them, the one that we just increased, meaning this becomes 4. So it becomes 0, 1, 2, 3, wait, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, in that order, instead of being 0, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I mean 0, yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 for some reason. Which doesn't make sense. I stored it as a temporary number, and I had to store it outside and not inside the for loop, because that caused some... pretty much caused the same issue, really. What was I looking at here? What was I writing in this code here? I don't know. It's not really important. It's just half finished. But... oh yeah, I know. So next up I'm working on is properties. So all of these objects here will have custom properties to determine how they work and operate. Which sucks because I can't get rid of cycles. The The cycles here, it's API defined, so I just can't remove it for whatever reason. I would like to, because this makes the property checking a lot easier, so I can put everything in a table. But because I can't, because cycles is here, I know I'm going through this the difficult way of adding a bunch of loopholes in if statements, but bear in mind with me, this is going to get shortened down later on as time progresses. But for right now, it'll stick and it'll look like this. I have properties, which needs to be in most objects, which isn't always there. And then I technically have to make a boolean of properties to determine their states, because I can't have strings and I can't have drop-down menus, which sucks. I can't have drop-down menus. One thing was to make a model here. However, that becomes an issue when I have to say select this object here, because once I select this object, I'm not exactly able to make properties for it for whatever reason. And because I can't make properties, it's just hard to explain. Because I suck at modal, which is Blender's way of saying you can have a depth functionality with mouse interactions in the workspace as well as on other parts of Blender. But I suck at it. In Roblox, it would be run service, which is easy. Or technically it would be run service, and it would also be user input service as well as context action service. However, here in Blender, it's all just boiled down to modal, which has a bunch of different features and functionality, which is just tough for me to get through. But yeah, long story short, I'm able to just click on this cannon foot here and run compile through scene. And then what that ends up doing is through Notepad++, it's able to generate exactly as we wrote. So in this form, I'll demonstrate by selecting both of them and then compiling. So this thing updated. Oh wait, no, we have an issue now. Yeah, we have an issue now. Which is weird. So I think I have to quit without saving to then open up Blender again. I think I messed up the code of it. Level editor here. Blender. Save. Scene. Compile. Ah, okay. Yes, okay. Yes, I somehow messed up something somewhere along the lines. But yeah, basically, if an object generates as this, without the slash here, that's called a partial object, where partial objects are able to have objects put inside of it, which are the object's children, and it can also have properties put inside of it, which also have parameters to those properties. And then if a file just generates like this with u here at the end, this slash here, it's just called a object. And then objects like, yeah, so objects like these are called child objects, right child objects in my code. Yeah, so if an object generates with a close statement at the end of it, immediately after position, it's just an object, so it's a right object. If it ends without a close statement at the end of position, it's a partial object, meaning it can have things put inside of it, like parameters and other objects. And then if it ends with an end statement, and there's actually an indent, meaning it's within an object, this is right child object here. And the only reason I wrote a separate function for writing child object is solely for the indentation here. You can technically write it without indentation, but I highly don't recommend that. Just because it's very sloppy and unorganized and a mess to read. So I followed through with the same principles as this game here, and I wrote the code to indent where as needed. So I need a few statements in here, as well as to check if there are properties, and if there are not properties, and then also if there are properties and children, and if there's just children or if there's just properties. But yeah, that's everything for Blender here in my switchball add-on. So I'm actually gonna hide the screen. I'll make a better video for it later on down the line. Like I'll make a standalone just YouTube video for you guys to see, those who are interested in it. And then for now, I want to show you something very, very cool. And I think I will be playing on my test account to show you it. So as the game is loading up here, I'm going to be showing you the out of bounds portion of the map, and I'm going to be zooming out of the map entirely. And then I'm also going to be showing you that both Conquer and Syria are dead. And not just Conquer or Syria, depending on what gender you pick. Where is test? Alrighty then. So you're going to be seeing something pop up, and that something is really cool. It's called Melon Loader. Pretty much as I said before, this game was made in Unity, and I was surprised that for a game that's very much looking like Skyrim, and also just gives me Skyrim vibes, I was surprised that it was actually in Unity. Oh, I'm falling. Well, that didn't go out so well. I think we are forever gonna keep falling to our death. Just because of how this game works. Either that or I was an idiot and... Okay, they spawned us back over here. Wait, no, this is my save. How did it spawn me in my other save? I loaded test, but it switched my character from death. Okay, that's really weird. I'm gonna start off at a different autosave where I'm actually on the ground and not dead. Hero has spawned in. Safely swim some vertical. I don't think it's some vertical. Nor is it water check. There's a no-clip function, but I can't find the no-clip function, sadly. Damn, I forgot what it's called. If it's not a method, then it's probably a property. 'Cause I've been messing with properties and methods. See, as there's a no clip, I don't know how to actually control it. Okay, let's try free cam then. I can't free cam. What was it? What was I messing with last time? It wasn't speed multiplier. I was able to put myself in water whenever I wanted to, even though I was swimming on land. Man, I think I'm just gonna have to keep jumping to show you this. I don't have fall damage as long as I'm jumping. So I will keep pressing this button here until we can see the skies, and then I will look down as we fall back. So I don't remember the swimming function or where that was. I don't know, man. It's hard to determine. There's got to be a better way. Or is it through data? I don't think it is. As you can see, I can no longer move. Really trying to move and I can't. Setting the portal target. It's actually good. I can move upwards. It's still gonna take a long time to move. It's technically not good enough. I still need to go higher. I want to show the whole map in one shot. This is a really jarring effect. But yeah, this is the whole map here. This little section down here is all we get to play with, which is all the way down over here. All in the early access here. Oh, and I think including those islands over there, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, that's the whole map here. As you go further outwards, the geometry gets very jagged. It gets torn in half and everything. But yeah, this is a zoom out of the whole map here. I don't really have ammo. I don't have anything selected. This is a test and I don't have anything for it. But yeah, there's spires over there that you can kind of see, but you never really get to look at it in detail. I didn't think those things had collision up there. Because generally, if you're all the way out here, out of the map, and you disable no clip or something, or swimming, you start floating for some reason. Well, I don't know, that might have just been a check I didn't look at on my part. But yeah, that's the whole map down there. You see those swords over there, and they're 3D. And you only get to play in this small section, but I'm gonna show you one more thing, and that's the fact it wouldn't really work unless we're on the starting beach. It will make more sense when we're there.
There she is. Now the no, you is but what I wish now get some rest. To of you now and get.
You have decided. Might save the rest of this for another stream, or pretty much just these into video formats. But yeah, as you can see, because we are playing the female, we have Syria here dead. But if we're playing male, we would have Conquer here dead. And then you can just wear her clothing and become her. Minus the horns. But yeah, if we look through here again, and we go all the way down here to Starting Beach. Where is it? Yeah, Starting Beach here. There's apparently an enemy. Supposedly. But I don't know where that is, nor do I know where that they are. And it doesn't look like it's an enemy I can fight. But besides that, there are 3 people spawned. There's Syria, Conquer, and apparently a cave dweller. Which I think is over there. Yeah, I think it's over here, if that's a cave dweller or not. But yeah, Syria's here because we can disable her entirely. I don't know where Conquer is. I don't know if his body is like just slightly under the map or what. Nor do I know where this cave dweller is. But yeah, that's how you know that they're both dead. And even though you ask Odrin about it, he doesn't exactly tell you, no, they're dead or something. He just gives you a more firm, no, never seen them sort of thing. Spawn locations 3. Yeah, so that cave dweller here. Is an enemy. Dodge. Forgot to dodge. But you get the idea, really. I'm gonna quit this game. No, but really, this is a good game though, and I want to continue more of it. It's just right now I'm kind of at this weird dilemma. So how would I proceed with this? Would I stream it? Would I turn it into a YouTube video? Because I'm also streaming FNAF on top of that, as well as this game here. Which is, it's not the hardest thing in the world to stream, but I will show you how this works one more time with the updated version of my add-on. So far, I have things that can go in things. Yes, that's what they are. Things that can go in things. I'll fix it later and I'll position them properly, but for right now, you're gonna have to make do with what I have. Which is, we select these two, we'll save it. Wait, that could have been my undoing. I will compile this. Okay, good, it wasn't. There we go, we have this here. Put it in here, save this. Go through Steam. And we open up Switchable. I should actually turn my add-on creation into just a stream. Where I just chat with you guys and chill out and finish this Blender add-on. For my well-being. I need to finish it soon though. Dang, he beat me to it. I was number 1 for a while, and then he beat me with 0 seconds. But I don't know if this is someone I know. Because I did make a Discord server, and also you guys should look at my Discord server. For this mod, or for this little add-on. But of course, in the process, I ended up beating this in 0 seconds. Reason being, I made a custom level. And because I made a custom level, it doesn't exactly know what to do when you reach the end of a custom level. For like, keeping track of your time, like your actual time in the level that you spent. So it just amounts to 0. Because it's not the default map. Or the original map you're playing, which is weird, but that is how it is. Again, I don't know if this person is someone I know who's downloaded the add-on, or not, or if they were doing their own thing, but I'm the only person right now who's currently exactly making a Blender add-on, or at least a fix, to add custom level support into this game via Blender. I mean, custom levels are here. You can technically make them, but you're gonna have to make them in a horrible, weird way. And by that, I mean you're gonna have to... Oh, I'm moving the game frame. And by that, you're going to have to actually look at all of these here, and you're gonna have to piece together in your head what works, what doesn't work. What can I put here? What can I not put here? And it's just trial and error, and people have made levels that way. I know someone who has made a stair level, or they've made like infinite stairs that go downwards, trying to test out how this is supposed to work. And it was cool. I was impressed by what they made, but they said that they were trying to make something that I was making, which was this Blender add-on here. Like a level editor, but he just didn't know where to go from here. And he found my server, and then he found out that it was actually really cool and getting progress in that he wanted to, but he just couldn't. So I'm the saving grace of this game for now. The other thing is that I ended up bringing back multiplayer in a weird way. Like, I brought back the lobby, but multiplayer's canned because Sierra Online doesn't exist anymore. They disbanded. So they remade this game with Sierra Online as a part of the credits and production notes when the game first launches. However, you can't play online. They just took it out. They gutted it, pretty much. which is this button here. It doesn't work exactly as I intended it to, so I tend to just not touch it, because I can sit in a lobby with someone, but I just can't play a game with them. It will, if I'm the host and I play a game, it actually apparently kicks out the other person, and then also as they are the guest, they will see that I just like disappeared. As you can see, I have everything going. But yeah, I'd like to thank you, Death1391, for joining and saying hi. It means a lot. As well as all the lurkers in the chat. But I will see you guys in the next stream, and I don't regret buying this game and playing it and showing it to you guys. Hopefully you learned something new, and I will see you next time. Peace.